And the smartest way to deal with toxic people, when someone's darkness threatens to eclipse your light, the greatest victory isn't in fighting back. It's in refusing to dim. What if the most powerful weapon against those who would poison your peace isn't aggression, but an unshakable serenity that renders their chaos powerless? They accuse you, exhaust you, bewilder you. Yet suppose I revealed that the most brilliant approach to handling poisonous individuals lies in maintaining complete tranquility and unwavering focus. You needn't battle them. You needn't repair them. You must liberate yourself. Within this presentation, uncover the timeless Shaolin teachings to safeguard your serenity, establish immovable limits, and depart with authority. This transcends mere survival among harmful people. It's about ascending beyond their reach through grace, through self-control, and through inner fortitude. Remain present to the conclusion and master the art of becoming invulnerable. A time arrives in your existence when you understand that tranquility isn't something you pursue. Tranquility is something you defend. And the gravest danger to your inner harmony frequently originates not from external circumstances, but from individuals. Individuals who harbor internal tempests, who flourish amid disorder, and who drag others into their emotional whirlwinds. These represent the poisonous ones, and regardless of your age or accumulated wisdom, managing toxic individuals continues to be among life's most challenging and sensitive disciplines. Yet comprehend this, you need not endure because of another's unhealed wounds. You need not absorb what doesn't rightfully belong to you. The journey toward expertise, genuine expertise, involves not reacting but responding with lucidity, separation, and resolve. Within the Shaolin monastery, we learn this fundamental principle. If someone offers you a present and you refuse to accept it, to whom does the present belong? The response to the one who extends it. Thus it remains with rage, manipulation, accusations, or contempt. You need not accept what contaminates your tranquility. When a harmful individual enters your existence, their aura communicates before their speech. You will experience depletion, bewilderment, irritation, or criticism. They flourish through dominance, not harmony. They govern through shame, terror, or theatrics. However, you possess a selection. The most astute method of handling toxic individuals isn't through confrontation, not through vengeance, not even through justification. It unfolds through lucidity, lucidity regarding your identity, lucidity concerning what you will and will not endure, lucidity of your limits. Limits aren't barriers designed to exclude people. They are boundaries traced in holy ink to preserve your peace undisturbed. A toxic individual will perpetually challenge them. They will examine you. They will manipulate you into believing that your compassion represents weakness and that your quietude means capitulation. Yet a sage understands that silence can embody strength, distance can provide safeguarding, and release isn't defeat, it's freedom. Numerous elders and seniors approach me asking, "Teacher, how might I handle people who continuously wound me, accuse me, drain me?" And I respond thus: do not counter flame with flame. Do not meet shadow with shadow. Confront it with calmness, confront it with disconnection. Great power exists in departing, not from terror, but from profound internal wisdom. Wisdom that you aren't present to mend others, but to preserve yourself. Grasp this, you bear no obligation for healing everyone. You aren't present to shoulder other people's emotional burdens. Certain spirits aren't prepared to evolve. Some individuals remain devoted to their personal anguish and desire you to anguish alongside them. Release them. You don't ascend by grappling in filth. You ascend by scaling the peak of your own self-regard. Toxic individuals will attempt to perplex you. They'll assume victim roles when you maintain accountability. They'll assault your character when they cannot dominate your conduct. Don't participate. You aren't present to justify yourself against fabricated charges. You're present to exist in harmony with your principles, your truth, your peace. If someone deceives about you, permit them. Time unveils everything. If someone shows disrespect, withdraw. Distance communicates a message. If someone perpetually generates drama, sever the connection. You weren't designed to be an absorber of another's negativity. You were designed to radiate, to mend, to proceed with dignity. In the Shaolin approach, we don't combat with might. We advance with fluidity. The bamboo yields in the tempest yet doesn't shatter. Master the art of yielding without surrendering your essence. Master disconnection without developing resentment, because bitterness represents the seed that toxic individuals attempt to cultivate within you. If you harbor grudges, they maintain dominance over you. Authentic strength involves experiencing the hurt, recognizing the injury, yet still selecting peace above revenge. You might inquire, but teacher, what if the toxic individual is a family member, a longtime companion, or someone I cannot readily escape? Then the response becomes this: you must develop internal disconnection. Not every separation occurs externally. Some must transpire internally. You can still hold affection for someone while establishing limits. You can nurture concern for someone without granting them entry to your emotional sanctuary. Your mental and emotional vitality remains sacred. Protect it as a Shaolin monk protects the monastery entrance. Emotional self-control embodies power. When you cease responding to every slight, every provocation, every guilt manipulation, you reclaim your authority. Toxic individuals sustain themselves through your responses. They desire you to justify, to battle, to defend because that provides them vitality. However, when you maintain composure, when you remain anchored in your core, you become invulnerable, not because you're unfeeling, but because you're lucid. Clarity embodies strength. Clarity embodies peace. Clarity represents the blade that slices through manipulation, blame, and guilt. Toxic individuals thrive in bewilderment, yet clarity reveals them. You needn't shout, you needn't dispute. You only need to perceive clearly and respond appropriately. Question yourself. What manner of person do I wish to become at this phase of my existence? Because life beyond 60, 70, even 80 isn't about satisfying everyone. It's about finally existing in harmony. You've earned that after everything you've weathered, everything you've constructed, everything you've discovered, you owe nobody justification for protecting your soul. Remember this: you needn't transform others. You need only modify your accessibility. Not everyone merits a place at your gathering. Not everyone should journey beside you. Select thoughtfully. The individuals surrounding you should contribute illumination, not darkness. They should invigorate you, not exhaust you. They should construct with you, not demolish you. Release the notion that being compassionate means being accessible to everyone. Genuine compassion begins with yourself. Declining others can represent acceptance of your own welfare. The most intelligent action you can take involves creating an atmosphere where you can flourish mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Many individuals believe that releasing represents weakness. No, it embodies wisdom. It embodies power. Releasing toxic individuals constitutes a profound gesture of self-affection. You aren't deserting them. You're returning to yourself. You aren't spurning them. You're selecting your happiness. Releasing doesn't always signify severing connections. It can also mean retreating, communicating less, expecting nothing, and advancing quietly. Sometimes the most powerful message remains your silence. Sometimes the most resonant boundary becomes your peace. When you cease attempting to demonstrate your value to people who cannot recognize your worth, you liberate yourself. When you stop justifying your choices to those who don't inhabit your life, you become autonomous. You become a master of your energy, and that represents the most intelligent approach to handling toxic individuals. You become so profoundly established in your own peace that their turmoil cannot touch you. You transcend, you withdraw, you remain quiet, you advance, you safeguard your space, your energy, your time. You remember that your life holds value and your spirit remains sacred. Therefore, now I leave you with this: proceed like the warrior who understands that not every conflict merits engagement. Communicate like the sage who recognizes when silence resonates louder than speech. Love like the elder who has pardoned the world, yet never forgotten the worth of peace. Become water, become still, become free. This represents the Shaolin way. This represents the smartest way to deal with toxic people.